guys, how are you? Welcome to the knapsack, and today we're learning about simultaneous equations. Today we have a worksheet from Ultim8 Tutors. It has the word problems down there, and we're just going to narrow in on one, which is number 5. And number 5 says find the area of the following shape and solve for x and y. And this is how you work it out. So let us get to work and see how we can work this out. So we have our rectangle here. The long side is 4y plus 1, which is equal to this side, which is x plus y. And we know these two sides are equal, which is 3y minus 2 being equal to x minus y. All right, so we want to solve this. This is clearly a simultaneous equation. We do not know, we don't have any figures in terms of whether it's we're supposed to calculate the area, or first we're actually told we need to calculate the area, but we do not know, the figure that we don't have an accurate figure. We know area is either this side times this side or this side times this side. Now, what we can do is work with what we know, which is what I usually encourage. Now, I know this side is equal to that side, so I'm going to write this down. 3y. Let me put a demarcation here so you see that I'm separate. 3y equals to x. 3y minus 2 equals to x minus y. And then another thing that I also know is this side is equal to that side. So I'm going to say 4y plus 1 equals to x plus y. Now I can solve these equations. This will become my equation 1, and this becomes my equation 2. Let me simplify equation 1. I'm going to bring this to this side, right? And I'm going to bring the 2 over there. So if I bring this to this side, it's going to come and change this sign. So it's going to be 3y minus, actually plus y, because that y has changed. And then that 2 also changes its sign. It becomes positive. And then I'm going to do the same here, bring the y there, and move the 1 that side. This is called grouping like terms. I'm sure you are aware of it. The y changes to become a negative, and then that becomes a negative this side. And then now I can solve here. If I solve here, because of space, I'm going to have to just erase it. So I take my eraser, I'm going to 3y plus y, that will give me 4y. And then if I get this, that will give me, what happened? I'm forgetting what happened. This was supposed to be, that will give me 3y. All right. Now I have 2 equations. Okay, so as you see, I had to erase so that I utilize the space, but anyway, next time I'll work with adequate space. Now, I have here 4y equals to x plus 2, 3y equals to x minus 1. Now, I can do elimination or substitution. I'm going to do elimination because I already have the same coefficients for x. So I'm going to subtract this whole equation from that equation. If I subtract 3y from 4, I get y. There is 0 there. If I subtract this, that will be 2 minus 1. That will give me 3. So my answer, y, is 3. Now, how do I find x? I'm going to substitute this 3 into any one of these equations. So I'm going to substitute this 3 into 3y over there. So that will be 3 times 3 equals to x minus 1. That will give me 9x minus 1. If I bring the 8 and 1 over there, it becomes 9 plus 1 equals to x, which will give me 10 equals to x, right? So now that I have my answer for x, which is 10, and then y we said is 3, right? I'm going to have to now substitute it into there, because I've solved part of the question, but I have not solved the other part of the question, which is 3y minus 2 times that, right? So because we need to find the area, remember the first part of the question says find the area, so we're going to say 3y, because area first, write the formula, my mistake, you always write the formula first, length times width equals to area, and then I'm going to say length. What's my length? What? 3 minus 2, and then that's gonna be x plus y. That'll give me my area. Once the substitutes before, so I'm going to say 3 times 3, which is, and then I'm going to say 10 minus 3 plus 3, sorry. That's 10 plus 3, and then what do I get over there? What do I get? That's 9 minus 2. That'll give me 7. And then over there I get 13. Now if you multiply 13 and 7, you get 91. And that is how you solve this equation. Thank you. See you next time.